In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a striped patterns inside of Photoshop. So let's get started. I'm gonna make a new document here that is 75 pixels wide by 500 pixels high. I'm going to work at a resolution of 72. We're going to be working in RGB color mode. Make sure that your background is transparent. Then click OK. Now inside of this pattern, we are going to be using a rectangle tool. Make sure your fill is black and you don't have a stroke. And we're going to make our first rectangle. I'm going to make this 45 pixels wide and 500 pixels high. X-axis 0, Y-axis 0. So this is going to be our first stripe style. We're going to go to Edit, Define Pattern, and we're going to call this thick stripe. For our second one, we're going to make a thin stripe. So we're going to bring this down to 25 inches wide, and then we're going to save that as well. So we'll go back to Edit, Define Pattern, and this time we'll call it thin stripe. And for a third style, I'm going to have this shape selected. Hold down the Option or Alt key on my PC and duplicate this layer. So this one right here, we're going to make 10 pixels. And our bottom, we're going to make 45 pixels. Slide the thin stripe. This right here, this checkered area, is the transparency in this pattern. So that means anything that we put behind this is going to be visible through it. So we can change colors or add patterns, do whatever we want back here. Let's save this style. Go to Edit, Define Pattern, and save it as 2 stripe. Now I'm going to add another stripe for a fourth and final style. I'm going to make sure that I have this stripe selected. Hold down Option or Alt key and duplicate that. This last one, I'm going to make it 5 pixel. This is going to be very small line. Slide over, also adjust the middle stripe. Now I've got a 3-line pattern. I'm going to go to Edit, Define Pattern, and save it as 3 stripe. So we have all our patterns created. Now I'm going to create a new document. Go to File, New, and this is 1500 by 1500 pixels canvas. Resolution 72. Transparent background. Click OK. So I'm going to make a new layer right here. This one will be for our pattern. And this layer right here is going to be a solid color layer. So go to adjustment panel, choose solid color. It's easier to choose colors this way. So now we have a solid fill color here in this back. And then this blank transparent layer, we are going to fill with our pattern. It's important that you don't use your blending options. If I double click here, I have my layer styles that come up. So what I'm going to do is come up here to edit, fill, make sure top contents is pattern, and I'm going to choose our very first thick pattern that we created. Click OK. Now I'm going to add 2 or 3 layers more so that we can fill these with all our other patterns. Go back and do the same thing. Fill this with a thinner stripe pattern. The next we'll fill this one with our double stripe or 2 stripe pattern. And fill the last one with the 3 or triple stripe pattern. And there you go. It's easy to fill these with your patterns. Now I can come in here, double click on the side of this layer and add some color. So I'm going to add this color overlay. Blend mode should be normal. Change the color here. So as you can see, the color of the stripe changes. Or you can also add pattern. For that, go to pattern overlay. Select any texture or pattern that you have created before. And also, in case you want to add pattern, just change the blend mode to color. Go back to color overlay and change the blend mode to color. Now you have a pattern overlay with a color overlay. You can easily change the background color. And also can change the shade of the glitter pattern. Now I've got this nice layer style and I want to add it to the next layer here, but you don't want to have to go through and redo all these steps. So what I'm going to do is save these as a style, and I'm going to make sure that this layer is selected, and we'll come in here to the styles. If you don't have this here on the sides, you just come up to window and make sure that styles is selected right here, and then I'm going to come to this little icon, click and save it as a black and silver stripe style. And make sure all 3 options are selected. That includes all the effects and blending options. Then click OK. Now you're going to see this style that just popped up right here. I'm going to close that and I'm going to open a new one, and it's going to be really easy for me to just apply that same layer style. Try with the third pattern, select the layer and then apply the layer style. Look how easy it is. Once you create a style, you can easily apply onto anything you wish. Apply it onto the last layer. With one layer style, you created 4 different patterns. Now, what I want to do is make this a diagonal stripe. It's going to be really easy just to turn this image. So what I have done, select this layer and then press Command plus letter T just to make sure these handles come up. And when you see that little bendy double-sided arrow there, you hold down the Shift key and then just drag that to 45 degrees. Now select the Move tool and then press Command and letter T. This box will appear now. Hold down the Shift key, then make it bigger. So now once you have this set and it looks good, you can change the color of the glitter stripes and background anytime you wish. Change it to anything that your design requires. Mix match the colors, try and test. Every time you will get a different effect. You can save it and use this pattern for n number of things. Be it digital papers, gift wrapping sheets, print onto mobile phone covers. You can use this technique to create amazing paper prints. The glitter texture prints learned in the previous tutorials, you can get it print onto phone cases. In the Advanced Fashion Illustration course, you will learn how to add these prints onto fashion croquis.